Drew's proposal shocks Kristina spiral on General Hospital spoilers. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for November 3, 2025. 2025 see Drew Cain Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, is going to propose, and we'll find out Willow Tate's, Caitlin McMullen, answer. Plus, Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, is in an absolute panic for very good reason. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what is coming the rest of this week. Kristina exposed in General Hospital spoilers. With that in mind, on November 3, 2025, I'm excited to see this. It looks like Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, tells Kristina she knows she cut Rick Lansing's, Rick Hurst, lines, and Liz knows that Kristina is the one who almost killed her, broke her leg, and put her through that terrible surgery and that recovery. So, of course, Kristina wants to know if Liz is going to turn her in to the cops. Now, bear in mind Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, talked her out of it, but Kristina doesn't know that. And I, for one, hope it comes down hard on Kristina because she's unhinged and needs a reality check. But I absolutely don't think she's going to press charges. Daisy Gilmore Corinthos is the talk of the town in General Hospital spoilers. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, and Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, have a really important talk about their newborn baby Daisy. And Michael is worried from the jump because he thinks Sasha is going to try and cut him out of their daughter's life. But I don't think so because the main issue was that Michael was facing this custody battle with Willow, and now that he's won it, I don't think Sasha is going to push him out because it's not the mob family thing because she was letting hitman Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, pretend to be the baby daddy. So, that's out the window. Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, has a deep conversation with Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and he tells her it just may be too late to save his marriage to Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. And his wife is facing some rejection from Curtis. He's still protecting her from Drew on General Hospital. He's going to go ahead and write this hit piece on the Michael custody thing that Drew demanded, but all of Portia's lies are just too much. This is not the first time. It's not the second time. It's multiple times Curtis is done, which actually clears a path potentially for him and Jordan, which I know Jordan would like. Willow faces a huge decision in General Hospital spoilers. Meanwhile, Willow is facing a huge decision because it looks like Drew decides to propose to her. Now, in your best of all possible worlds, you want a romantic proposal. This one seems transactional because after talking with his lawyer Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, the other day, Drew is convinced that he and Willow getting married is going to help with future custody issues. However, I will say we all know this. Drew would love to be Willow's husband because he is obsessed with her and wants ownership papers, and she is officially divorced now after that disastrous hearing. So Drew tells Willow that getting married will give them a fighting chance. But then hopefully he's going to throw in a little, but I love you romance. I wanted to marry you anyway, you thing in there. All the gaslighting he likes to do. Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ollie, angrily tells her mom, Portia, that she really hates Drew Cain a lot. And I wonder if Trina is going to tell Portia what Kai overheard, which would be disastrous for somebody else to find out about. And Trina and Kai get some big news as well on Wednesday. Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, is flirting with Ava Jerome, Maura West, at the pool. He's making progress in this seduction plan like Kristina is paying him to do. I feel like at this point he's just a man. Like legitimately he's taking cash to seduce a woman. I don't know what else you call it but prostitution. And yet probably still not the worst thing Cody has ever done. Plus, Dr. Isaiah Gannon, saw Andy Wilson, threatens Rick, and it looks like it's about Liz. I think Dr. Isaiah is watching out for Liz now that Lucky has gone, on his behalf. But don't expect Rick to back down. He's probably only scared of Jason. I think that's the only person in Port Charles that puts the fear of God into Rick. Thursday, June 19th, Michael and Jason talk a lot to discuss Willow and Drew. Sasha and Daisy, the kids, the custody, all that. Jordan is venting to Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, and I'm guessing they're going to be talking about Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, and Anna is probably going to tell her that Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, lied and said there's nothing there. Jordan is probably going to be venting about what Drew is doing, holding Curtis' feet to the fire and blackmailing Portia, and they probably need to talk about Sidwell, Carlo Rota, while they're catching up. Speaking of him, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, is pumping Sidwell for some information. Of course, Sonny is still looking for info about who bombed his penthouse, and the wholesale of the piers is still in question. He needs to know Sidwell didn't do this. And Brennan said the other day that all the hits on Sonny have ties to the intelligence community. So, this could be Sidwell, or this could be some new or old foe of Sonny's that they're bringing in for big summer hot action. Will Marco get immunity on General Hospital spoilers? Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo, is unsure what to do on Thursday. He's got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm really enjoying him, I have to say. So, there's the issue with his mom Natalia Rogers Ramirez, Eva LaRue, DUI, and the deal that D.A. Turner, Nazneen contractor, is offering. He wants the immunity deal in place before she'll consider giving testimony against Sonny. And then Marco also is questioning this dodgy research about Britt Westbourne, Kelly Thibault, that Brooklyn Courtemain, Amanda Setton, asked him to do. And this is very exciting because Kelly Thibault is coming back soon. We're hearing Britt, and Britt. So, it seems unlikely that the Britch would be back, but if it's not her, it's got to be Britch adjacent. Friday, June 20th, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrose, is getting some advice from Ava, likely about the Drew blackmail and his proposal to Willow. And it's not like Nina can speak up and say anything and encourage Willow not to say yes to the proposal because of how Drew is threatening her. Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, has a moment with Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner. He's frustrated and is going to update her about the Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning chat, and maybe she'll comfort him and they'll get their first kiss. That guy needs something good going on because he is really pissed about life right now. Somebody backs Tracy Courtemain, Jane Elliott, into a corner on Friday, likely Drew based on those sketchy negotiations with Martin. Willow makes a big announcement. Is it that she and Drew are engaged? Probably. And Kristina warns Michael. The week of June 23rd through the 27th. I expect we're going to see Drew's plan working just fine, and Willow may agree to marry him. Drew would probably like a fast wedding, but I doubt he'd elope. I bet he would want a spectacle to rub in Michael's face and to force Nina to participate. And don't forget that ring that was on Willow's finger when she was married to Michael is probably going to be recycled for this engagement because Drew's feeling is he has just as much right to it because it's a Courtemain family heirloom. So, Michael will be pretty mad if his uncle is engaged to her with the same ring. We're going to have to wait and see if Kristina can convince Elizabeth to talk to Rick about stopping the blackmail, but Liz might be open to it. Portia probably is going to come clean to Trina about what Kai overheard. Michael, Jason, and Carly stunned on General Hospital spoilers. Michael, Jason, and Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, and others will be stunned over what looks like a coming engagement. Curtis is stuck rolling with the punches but warns Michael about the op-ed that he's not going to like. But he agrees with Curtis. They have to let Drew think he's got the upper hand. Tracy decides whether she is going to apologize to Drew, eat crow, and avoid jail. Sonny faces the risk from D.A. Turner and is looking for a way out. And Kristina is quite optimistic about Cody seducing Ava. And the search for Jacinda, Paige Herschel, is more important now than ever. Watch for more groundwork to be laid for Kelly Thibault's return in July. Thanks for watching this video.